Let me ask you this question, Jordan. Who is, in your opinion, the greatest wrestler of all time?
Oh, man. Greatest wrestler of all time?
Gorgeous George. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Go ahead.
I would say, honestly, it's John Cena.
I gotta agree.
John has done charity. John has been a part of kids' lives, met young kids, signed kids' autographs.
So you're rating the greatest on his professional wrestling career and his personal contribution to society under the same umbrella.
Yep,
Is that the answer you wanted, Jonathan, or are you talking strictly wrestler?
Everyone is going to have their own opinion in this case. For me personally, I agree. But in my opinion, it's because of the storytelling that Cena was able to tell in the ring. Like even going back on YouTube and watching some of these videos from his rivalry with John Bradshaw Layfield, like that was incredible stuff. You just don't see those storylines anymore nowadays.
Yeah.
Ones that really would hook you into these absolutely incredible long-term storytelling plans that made you want to watch these matches, watch what happens next every week. Cena was just one of those guys that could always do it, and he always knew what to say, how to say it, and how to hook fans. Yeah. Another guy who can do that is CM Punk. Punk is incredible on the mic, even if his in-ring work now in his older age is getting slower, which we can see, Jordan. The dude's getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
But CM Punk still can talk on the mic, he can hook a crowd, and it makes you want to see these matches. Reigns and Punk at WrestleMania this year, people are going to watch it just because of those promos.
Yeah.
Well, if he's that good on the mic, he shouldn't be CM Punk. He should be MC Punk.
Right? You would think.
Don't ask him what CM stands for. You won't get the answer.
Oh, really?
So here's what I'm thinking, because I'm a thinker, think. That even though it's a scripted show, AEW, WWE, and, TNA Impact and Total Nonstop Action and their organization, even though it's all a scripted show, that you want to be, people who are into this stuff, you want to be entertained by the promos and then by why I want to watch that exact match. What makes me say, you know what, I'm getting WrestleMania on ESPN, WrestleMania Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday, which lands, of course, on April 18th and 19th. For people that don't know.
Plug.
That's a cheap plug. Good plug.
TKO, hit us up.
Yeah. And ESPN. And so, for that to be happening for this kind of entertainment is really, I think, a special thing for people who are into sports.
How much money do you think wrestling in all these divisions, is it bigger than movies, bigger than video games, up there with it?
Well, I think John Cena was making over $10 million a year towards the end of his career. So he was certainly living pretty comfortably.
And that's crazy.
But it's a big shift between the big stars and the regular talent. But even if you're making 60 grand, 70 grand, 80 grand a year, and you're building yourself up, your next contract's going to be much better.
What did the average NFL player make?
It's got to be probably 500,000 to $1 million, I would have to assume. Yeah. It's got to be somewhere around there, because what they do is certainly, in my opinion, more injury prone.
Yep. Yeah.
To be a wrestler, it takes training.
Yeah. Well, and also they get hurt. So
about $3.2 million average for the NFL.
Wow.
I think I need to become a linebacker.
You should. Well, Jonathan, what do you think? This is Talking Junk with Jordan. Did you have a good time on the podcast, buddy?
Absolutely.
And I'll cut this part out, but you guys could talk it for a few. I don't want to stifle you. You could still chat for a few more minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so I think, even Undertaker beating or losing to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, Undertaker still wrestled 5 years after that. So when he ended his streak at WrestleMania 30, it's like you would have thought he would have retired after he got beat, but they just kept going. He just wanted to keep going.
I think a wrestler's biggest problem is their inability to know when to stop.
Yes, absolutely.
John Cena did it, in my opinion, the right way. He knew his time was coming up. He planned one last year, and he said, that's it.
Yeah, and they planned him for December 13th. It was a Saturday. They told him, or he planned it, and he said, you know what, this is it. after this year's over, when December hits, when December goes away and January hits, I'm done. And he promised. He's never been back since.
Was this after he was already a movie star and on Wipeout and all of these things?
Oh, yeah.
So he had things lined up.
He had a lot of things lined up. I think it's also wanting to spend time, at home. And because when you're in the wrestling business, at least I've never, thank God, been in there because I don't want to get thrown around the ring. But, like, if you're in that business, you're going, it's different than, baseball or football. You're going all year long. There's not a week on a Monday night where Raw is not being shown. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even if it's not live, okay, then it's taped or SmackDown. There's not a week that goes by that there's no time off for these people. It's unbelievable.
And then besides all the stuff they do behind the scenes, you still got autograph signings you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're flying in and out of airports every single day, going to the next town.
Every day.
And Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Jim, but I still don't think WWE pays for travel expenses. I think that's still the wrestlers' responsibilities.
Really? Well, when you're making a cool $1 million a year.
Right.
I mean, it's certainly not a problem when it comes monetarily, but just when it comes to a company you're working for, I don't know if All Elite Wrestling does this. I heard they do. They do cover travel. But I know for a fact WWE does not cover travel expenses.
They didn't carry travel for Punk when he went into the freaking London O2 Arena. Remember that whole thing?
Well, if you believe AI, they say WWE wrestlers generally pay for their own travel, including cars, hotels, gas, garbage plates.
And most of those wrestlers will actually carpool to save money.
Can you imagine seeing that pull up?
My God.
Well, did you know that Cena was a rapper?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
back in his early career, that was his gimmick that got him over.
Oh.
And he has his own albums, too.
Did you know, Jordan, that John Cena actually almost got fired early on in his career until he came up with the rapping gimmick?
I did not know that, seriously.
Yeah. Cena talked about it before. He almost got fired before he came up with his Doctor of Thugonomics gimmick, which is really what got him over with the crowd.
Oh, I did not know this stuff. This is what you learn on Talking Junk with Jordan, So, Jonathan, before I wrap things up here, is there anything you want to add?
No, I think we covered everything here that we were going to talk about. I would just say to anyone who's not a wrestling fan, just stop throwing hate on pro wrestlers. They put their bodies on the line, and it's not all fake.
No, it's not all fake. You want to get thrown head first into the steel steps? Go right ahead.
You think there's a lot of hate on pro wrestlers?
I think fake is more so the word that people throw out a lot. It's scripted, but it's not. Try going through a table and try to make it painless.
And that's the thing. Like, they have stitches, and that was my big joke. Like, these guys are in these no DQ matches are like behind the camera cutting themselves with a razor on the forehead, and it's just like, you want to talk about fake? So I completely agree with you. It's not all.
I think we have a topic for next time.
I think we do too. It'll be episode 6 or 7. And you know what? I want to just say this one final thing. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Talking Junk with Jordan.
Bye.
Bye.
Once we click sign off, you won't see us.
John Cena says, you can't see me. That's good.